Hello and welcome, everyone, to our coverage of the NBA Play-In Tournament. Tonight, the 9th and 10th seeds from the Western Conference go head-to-head. One will continue on to the next game. The other will see their season end. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Ben Simmons is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. You look at the Rockets, favored in this elimination game. Break, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focus on the moment. Value each possession. That's really all you can control.
Smith with a screen on Harden. Pass to Smith. Leonard with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate. Now,
here's Şengün. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Harden. Thompson against Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Şengün passes to Shepherd. And there's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
And Shepherd is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Our coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Shepherd. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Shepherd. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Shepherd for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. Thank you for the update, Shams. Now, here's Zubac. Last time, 14 points for him.
never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers, and then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Out to Thompson, fires for three, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Simmons on the wing. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The three from Harden. Rebound by Smith. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Over in the corner, Shepherd. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Shepherd's got 7.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Green. And Simmons kicks to Harden. Over Shepherd. Harden can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Harden outside, back to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That's where you get the ball to Ben Simmons, right at the rim. He's got size and athleticism. Look out.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Houston moving it around. And the rejection by Zubac. Smith. Rebound by the Clippers. A shot by Harden, wide open, sinks the triple, and that ties it up.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Outside, Green. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's stolen by Green. Smith the pass to Şengün. Shoots over Zubac, and it falls over the rim and in.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Here's Shepherd. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 10 points for Reed Shepherd. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Houston?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now Thompson. James Harden missing on the three. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. The rebound by Harden. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the three ball is good. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And seeing Leonard hit the corner three, I'm reminded of his Game 7 dagger when Toronto beat Philly and went on to win it all.
Green passes to Şengün. Out to Smith. Outside, Green. Another shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Şengün with the screen for Shepherd. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
A work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
Ball's knocked loose. And finished off by Shepherd.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Thompson driving the lane.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Smith. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. The long distance three is buried. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Brooks with a screen on Harden. Out to Brooks. Thompson in the corner. Shoots over Powell. On against Green. Pass to Zubac. Done outside. Here's Brooks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And one of these modern leagues who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First one falls for him. Jones checked in for Leonard. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Şengün against Zubac. Knocked away.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, my goodness. What a gritty finish from Zubac. Big fella. Okay.
Now here's Thompson. 17 points in his last outing. Another miss by Houston.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Dunn misses. Rockets leading by 5. Thompson in the posts. Dunn covering. Here's Şengün. Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Powell. Scoreless thus far. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Rockets shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Şengün with a screen on Harden. Shepard the pass to Brooks. Thompson against Powell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Zubac. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Brooks the pass to Şengün. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot. Şengün's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Zubac no good.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. The Clippers also changing it up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for James Harden. Here's the break. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Dunn's got his 2nd bucket tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
They're really fucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
It's good from long range. Leonard's got 10 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That one from long range.
Well, Fred VanVleet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Dunn finds Eubanks. Here's Coffey. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Adams.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
VanVleet passes to Brooks, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Leonard on the wing. Over Brooks. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Dunn. 12 points for him.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Coffey. There's the three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Green launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that was from another zip code. Green looking absolutely fearless there.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Derek Jones comes in for Eubanks. That's Mills in for Powell. 6-second difference between shot and game play. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's VanVleet. The tray. And another three for Houston.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Rockets lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Clippers trail by 3. They've got Steven Adams. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now, here's Thompson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Adams' shot is off. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Houston leading by 3. Brooks finds Eason. VanVleet on the wing. Shoots over Mills. VanVleet can't get it to go. LA's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Mills can't hit.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Clippers trail by 3. Fires from way outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. To the middle. And stolen by Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
And, Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Houston making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Down low, and stolen by Thompson. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Drills it from outside. Van Vliet's got 6.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Leonard the pass to Jones. No good there. Smith with the defensive effort. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Adams. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Coffey. Steven Adams making his last shot. And the rejection by Smith.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Leonard with the bucket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Rockets.
Thompson outside. He takes it in, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Clippers. They trail by 11. Stolen by Van Vliet. Inside, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Coffey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Simmons against Van Vliet. Out to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Houston moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Jones dishes to Simmons. Pass to Leonard from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since. Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Jalen Green's checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Now here's Simmons. 9 points last game out. Simmons sets a screen for Jones. Tipped away. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Simmons against Green. Pass to Leonard. one in close.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Green kicks to Smith. Back to Green. Over Simmons. And it's Green missing. Clippers trail by 9. Simmons with it. Now defended by Adams. Powell. That's good.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All 3 levels are part of his game. That time goes to the 3 ball.
Here's Thompson. Out to Smith. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Green. Out to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Adams against Leonard. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets leading by 9. Thompson inside the line. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Clippers checked in for Dylan Brooks. The Clippers also making some changes. Amir Coffey's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. He's off on the second.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Boy, the hard dribble gets the defense on its heels. That is vintage James Harden right there.
Adams sets the pick for Shepherd. Outside, Green. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 6. Shepherd the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
I mean, this guy has become an expert at utilizing the screen and roll. Just does such a good job rolling to the rim and being a factor.
Clippers trail by 13. Outside Leonard. Pass to Simmons. Kicks it out to Harden. Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Smith with a screen on Harden. Out to Thompson. At the elbow, it's Simmons. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Thompson. Adams outside. Back to Thompson. Shepherd the pass to Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Last outing for the Rockets. It was a loss to the Nuggets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Oh, man, is Kawhi Leonard a tough cover. Just so good at drawing contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Clippers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Rockets leading by 8. Shepard with the ball. He's got 14. Adams with the screen on Harden. Shepard, the pass to Adams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Throw good, Adams.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Jones, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The assist, Ben Simmons.
Houston's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Shepard, the pass to Adams. In the corner, Smith with it. Stolen by Jones. To the paint. Here's Coffey. The shot misses. Nice D from Brooks. Smith against Harden. Got that bucket in no time at all. Smith's got 8 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Powell, the pass to Coffey. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Harden kicks to Jones. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Over Shepard. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Harden.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Screen by Adams. Green finds Smith. Over in the corner, Shepard. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Powell with the bounce pass. Over Green. The shot by Powell, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here is Smith. 8 points for him. Pass to Adams. Outside, Green. Adams with the screen on Powell. There's Green with the 3. They get it back. Smith on the wing. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Harden launches it from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. So the wing on the left. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That's it. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul. So for the Rockets, Şengün comes in for Adams. It's Thompson in for Brooks. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jones. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Amir Coffey.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. Here's Leonard. 20 points for him. Outside, Simmons. Puts up a deep 3.
You know, he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Smith with a wide open look, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Over Thompson. Here's Zubac. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Here's Şengün. Clock is at 3. Smith. And too long on the shot. Clippers trail by 11. Pass to Powell. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Smith with a screen on Harden. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Leonard. Harden kicks to Powell. Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Shepard with the ball. It's sent back down by Simmons. And he's able to get it back. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done. Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And the first half is now in the books. Rockets on top. They lead by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Look like these guys had popcorn before the game because they got butterfingers. Couldn't control the ball at all. You like that one, Ernie?
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They're in control and looking to keep their season alive. What do they have to do to punch their ticket to the playoffs?
Don't get ahead of themselves thinking they've already won. They've got to stay focused at the task at hand.
When it's win or go home, no time for daydreaming and looking ahead.
Yeah, some tough love there for the play-in hopefuls. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. You know, Reed Shepard has been exceptional here, guys. Really something.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. From deep, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Harden. Leonard looking around. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Pass to Şengün. A 3-ball. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 15. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The free throw drops for Zubac.
What you love about Ivica Zubac is he knows who he is. Big, strong body, mixes it up on the glass, sets solid screens. Just an understanding of who he is.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Smith. Another miss by Houston.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Simmons banked in off the glass. Simmons got 6 points.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Smith with a screen on Powell. Fires the 3, and it's Smith that time on the assist by Green. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Thompson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Thompson passes to Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. Şengün with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far. Clippers trail by 14. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Houston leading by 14. Thompson right side. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, Leonard in position. And stolen by Şengün. Green passes to Şengün. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Highly skilled and intuitive. You know, Şengün is a handful. This is where some people compare him to a Jokic.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Şengün hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
It's stolen by Shepherd. It's tipped. Goes up on the top of the key, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Thompson's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is. Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Leonard on the wing. They need this. Green with the rebound. Rockets leading by 20. Smith kicks to Şengün. Out to Smith. Outside, Green. Smith with a screen on Powell. Green passes to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Over Harden. Smith, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Harden with a screen on Smith. Leonard from deep three-point land. And again, no good by the Clippers.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Let the big fella eat. Sengun just doing his thing down low.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Sengun kicks to Green. Back to Sengun. Good on the shot. And that's 15 points for Sengun.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Shepherd, and finished off by Shepherd.
Man, we knew how skilled Shepherd was coming in to the league, but this is a whole different level.
Here's Harden, 17 points in the game. For the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
From 12 feet out, Smith with the basket on the assist from Shepherd. Shepherd's got assist number 5 here tonight. Powell for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They get the rebound. And Thompson kicks to Sengun. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Zubac. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jalen Green.
If you're going to foul Ivica Zubac, you better really foul him. This guy's got great strength.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. Thompson against Powell. Pass to Sengun. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
On the wing, Green. Dunn covering. And he gets it back. Sengun passes to Thompson. Just 2 to shoot.
How about the fast hands and lateral quickness of Norman Powell to get with his man and contest shots? That's good.
And that one's good. Green.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Houston leading by 22.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Here's Shepherd, guarded by Harden. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Green, the pass to Shepherd. From downtown.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
From deep, Harden knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 23.
He got loose from downtown in the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Screen by Sengun. Lets the 3 fly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Into the lane. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 6 points in the quarter.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Houston leading by 14. Here's Shepard. He's got 26. Pass to Şengün. Brooks with it. He's covered by Leonard. Brooks dishes to Green. 5 to shoot. Brooks kicks to Thompson. And here's Green outside. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Done outside. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Zubac. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Jalen Green. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Amir Coffey's checked in for Powell. The 3 from Harden. Dunn passes to Zubac. Leonard with no one around. Drains it from 17 feet out. Leonard's got 26.
Now the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Shepard the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
Clippers trail by 17. And here is Dunn. 6 points for him. And Thompson sends it back. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 17. Brooks with it. Zubac defending.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Dunn against Thompson. Dunn kicks to Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Pass to Adams. Brooks with no one around. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brooks has got 10 points in the game.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Zubac, a screen on Eason. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 8 here in the quarter. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Out to Thompson. There's the try.
Oh! You can get used to that from Shepard. He likes to keep the ball moving.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. There's 31 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. A 3 from Leonard. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 11 in the 2nd half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Thompson inside the line. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Harden. And another three for the Clippers. Shepherd with the ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. There's block a couple shots with the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. It ain't going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves.
Kevin, he wants his guys to just slow down a bit out there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And we're back a lot on the line for this playing game with 1 quarter left to go. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepherd. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Shepherd with the drive, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Clippers trail by 18. Dunn passes to Simmons. Powell with it. Three-pointer. And Adams sends it back. Brooks finds Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. Powell with the steal. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Don't sleep on Simmons' athleticism. He still has the ability to hammer down those alley-oops.
Now here's Adams. Van Vliet left side. Back to Adams. Shoots over Batum. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Batum with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Dunn. Nails the corner 3.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Van Vliet right side, and it goes down 2 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Now here's Powell. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's Brooks on the wing. Smith outside. Over Jones. And it's Houston with another.
And the big man has a smooth stroke. No question Smith Jr. spends extra time getting up his shots.
Here's Powell. And he drives in. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Screen by Adams. Here's Van Vliet. The teardrop falls in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Simmons. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Smith outside. Cans it from downtown. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Batum dishes to Powell. It's stolen by Shepherd. A finish. The Clippers grab the miss. To the inside. And Simmons kicks to Powell. Outside for Simmons. Batum a screen on Brooks. Here's Dunn. Oh, and the dunk by Dunn.
Yeah, just superior athleticism. Chris Dunn soaring for the jam with that impressive vertical.
Van Vliet passes to Adams. Here's Shepard. Rebound by the Clippers. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Powell. With the shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. 30 points for Reed Shepard. From deep three-point land. The shot by Powell, no good.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Smith outside, and stolen by Dunn. Goes back up. Outside for Simmons. The 3. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Simmons. Dunn's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Clippers. Here's Shepard, guarded by Powell. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Smith. That one goes in. That's now 22 points so far for Jabari Smith.
Wow, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Simmons against Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. And Simmons kicks to Batum. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Here's the 3. And it's Shepard missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 19.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Powell. Here's Smith. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And finished off by Shepard.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Simmons inside. Covered by Van Vliet. On the basket by Jones.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Rockets leading by 16. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard, guarded by Powell from the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight, and the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Fred Van Vliet. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's James Harden in for Jones. Şengün against Zubac. Şengün passes to Shepard. Out to Smith. Wide open shot is on the money. Smith's got 14 points here in the second half. Clippers trail by 18. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Powell for 3. And here's Leonard from 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 34.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Harden. The shot, no good. Here's Zubac, and the rejection by Smith.
a relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end. And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Nice shot by Thompson. And they've done it. The Houston Rockets get the big win. And all they need is one more win to secure their spot in the playoff bracket.
That's right. I mean, you know they're going to be riding high off the adrenaline of this win. Not sure I'd want to face them in what is now a single elimination game.
All right, that'll be all from us tonight. This play-in game, just a taste of what's to come in the upcoming postseason. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Reed Sheppard.